What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here with episode number 2 of the Gibraltar story. I have now completed 2014 with the fixtures. We've done 3 friendlies, I believe it is, 2 or 3 friendlies, and I've done the first section of Euro qualifiers. Have to be honest, it's gone as bad as I expected, to be quite honest with you. We'll go straight to the fixtures in a second to see how they've gone on. The national pool isn't that great, to be fair. Quite a few of the older players are going to be retiring soon, so that's going to be interesting. Tell it's bad when I'm playing players that actually don't even have clubs, to be quite honest. My main striker doesn't actually have a club at the moment, but some of the players are actually playing in decent leagues. We got Liam Walker, I think, is my best player, is playing in Plymouth. Walker's 26. I'm just hoping that the youngsters can come through in a couple of years' time and see how it goes. An interesting discussion going on at the moment on a Facebook page for Football Manager, I believe it's FM Society, is about Gibraltar, whether they can make it to the World Cup. Personally, I don't think they can, because I don't think they're actually part of FIFA. I think they're only part of UEFA at the moment. We'll see in the next episode, because next episode the World Cup qualifiers take place in July, so we can actually see whether that happens or not. I still don't believe they actually can. And also, you have a look, I don't actually have a world ranking, so I believe that is any team that doesn't have a world ranking is members of their continental bodies, so UEFA, CONCACAF, South America and all that lot, but are not members of FIFA, which is basically what we are at the moment. So with that going, guys, we'll go straight into the fixtures. And you see, it's not, you can tell it's going to be bad when you lose 1-0 to San Marino in a friendly. Apologies for sniffing, guys. Absolute stinking cold, as per usual. So, you have to bear with me on that. But we got Mirko Palazzi put San Marino 1-0 up. They did go down to 10 men, but we weren't able to bounce back to get anything, which was annoying because it's 13 shots to 10 in their favour, 4 on target to my 2, and I had 62% possession. I then lost 7-2 to Georgia. What seems to be annoying is that it seems to be these goals are in bulk. They're in about 3 or 4 in about 10-15 minutes. And we've got here Shakaladze put Georgia 1-0 up in the 4th minute, and then Kishashvili made it 2 in the 25th. And Shikazi made it 3-0. Well, not 3-0, because Higginbottom actually pulled us level. So we actually were 1-1. Then Kishashvili made it 2-1. And Shagvedze made it 3-2. Or 3-1, sorry. Given at half time. Adam Priestley pulled one back for us to make it 3-2. But then this is what I mean about bulk. You had Gorgia in the 60th minute. Higginbottom and goal in 63. And Takamate 67. 3 goals in 7 minutes. And that happens at least once a game, which is really annoying. And then with just 12 minutes to go, Arabali made it 7-2 for the Georgians, which is even more interesting. Is even though I'm getting smashed, none of my players are going underneath 5%, underneath 6, which is pretty decent. Stats wise, 25 to shots to 7 in their favour. They had 9 on target to my 3 and 57% possession. And check this out, you know Football Manager's not that accurate when you lose 12-1 to England. And as you can see right here, 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. Rooney in the 3rd minute, then Phil Jones in the 6th, and then again in the 10th minute made it 3-0. And then you got Sanchez in the 20th, Barkley in the 29th, Rooney in the 32nd, Walcott in the 36th, and Smalling in the 40th was 8-0, I believe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-0 at half time to England. And it was 9-0 quite quickly with Henderson in the 54th. And it wasn't going too badly. And then Liam Walker pulled one back for us. There's our shot to fame. We scored against England. But then again, we had a couple of quick goals. Again, Barkley in the 79th, Baines in the 83rd, and Sturridge in the 88th. So we always seem to have quite a few games or a few goals scored within the first 9 or 10 minutes, which is quite irritating. And for the first time, a lot of my players went under 6. 46 shots to 5 in England's favour, 22 on target to my 2, and they had 76 possession. I lost 3-2 in quite a close game against Malta. Tabani goal from Malta in the 18th minute, made it 1-0. And in the 54th minute, Luke Megro put Malta 2-0 up. However, we did manage to fight back as a Zarefa own goal put us 2-1. Clint Surrey then actually got sent off for Malta. And 4 minutes later, Cher Breakspear made it 2-2. However, with 9 minutes to go, Luke Megro scored for Malta to give them a 3-2 win. I think now a certainty that I'm not going to get anything at all points-wise because I lost to Malta at home. That was the only game where I reckon I could get something. 9 shots each, 5 on target to my 2, and I had 52% possession. The final qualifier of the section was a 9-1 tanking at home to Romania. You had, there we go again. Stancio in the 26th minute, and then you had Shiresi in the 43rd, Stancio in the 46th, Brzezinski in the 48th, Sorge in the 52nd. We had 4 goals in 9 minutes, and then 2 in 2 minutes for Stancio and Radu, and then 2 and 8 again with Razvan Rattan Breakspear own goal, but Liam Walker did pull one back for us. Stats wise, 42 shots to 7 to Romania, 18 shots to 2 on target in their favour, and they had 64% possession. And the final friendly was a 8-0 home defeat to Lithuania. You had Stanfiasis in the 3rd minute and 8th minute, and in the 20th minute, Higginbottom in the 35th, Bastis in the 38th. So we were actually 5-0 down at half time. Palinos made us 6-0 in the 68th, and then 2 goals in the 62nd from Palinos, and Damphsius made it 9-0. It was 25 shots to 3 in Lithuania's favour. They had 13 on target to mine none, and 68% possession. The friendlies I don't actually do myself, I must admit. I get my assistant managers to do that. Even with the clubs I do that. Assistant manager always does the friendlies, and I'll do the main games. What I'm actually surprised to find, and I actually just worked this out just now, is I will go to my profile actually because it makes it easier to actually look at this. Is it profile? No, history, sorry. I'm actually only conceding 5.8 a game. Now, normally for most teams that would sound bad, but for Gibraltar, that's actually not that bad. Especially consider, I think I've actually conceded 20 or 30 in the last 3 games against Lithuania, England and Romania. I've actually conceded like 30 in 3 games, which that would be shocking, but it's not too bad to be fair. So I've played 10, lost 10 obviously, 8 goals, 58 against, so I've actually got 8 goals, which isn't too bad. The most in one game I believe was the 2 against Malta and the 2 against Georgia, so it's not going too badly to be fair. Something I'll have a look at as well, which I'll show you guys. This was the first season where Gibraltar's clubs will take part in Europe. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly, they didn't actually make much headway. The interesting thing was the team that actually qualified for the Europa League, was a team called the Cannons, who are not actually even a league team. They won the cup, but they're actually classed as a non-league side, and they did take a bit of a trouncing, to be fair. 8-0 against Wacker Isnabruck, which isn't too bad, I must admit. However, St Joseph's, I think it was, whoever won the league, Man U, did not do bad. Look, they only lost 1-0 to HB Toshana, the Faroe Islands. So, to be quite honest, that is a decent result. Very decent, if I'm being totally honest. For the season, Sporting GB, who actually got promoted, are top, and you've got Man U in second. The Rocker Gibraltar Cup, Wanderers GB. I think only Lions are actually a league side. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, Leo Perella are also as well. So you've actually got 2 league teams, 2 non-league teams, so that'd be interesting to see what happens. So, that'd be cool. Here's the qualifying group. I don't know why I just did that because I'm only Group B. Here's the full group. England on top with 19, 2 against. 5th, Romania 2nd, Iceland 3rd, surprisingly. Malta 4th, Hungary 5th, and you got me in 6th, 24. 4 scored, 24 against. conceding on average 8 goals a game, but I've actually scored more than Hungary, and I've got Hungary next in the league, or in the next game, so that's going to be interesting. Hungary drew Malta, which is a bit of a shocker. So that's it for this episode, guys. Leave some likes, leave some comments, and subscribe. Would appreciate it. Tune in next time for episode number 3 and the roundup of 2015. See if we actually make it, if we actually do go to the World Cup. I have to admit, I don't think we will. If we do, then I might actually do a live draw and see who we get absolutely smashed by next time. Hopefully we can actually win a game in 2015. We've got no friendlies at the moment. We've actually just got the remaining group games for the Euros. What I'm going to do actually before I go, guys, let's have a quick look at our other teams. They're not doing too badly. They're not playing many friendlies because unfortunately I didn't have it set up for the under-21s and the under-19s to have their fixtures done for them. So we've got the under-21s in 2014. Only played 3. Drew with Qatar, UAE, and drew with lost to Qatar to UAE, but drew with Estonia. 2015, they've only got Estonia away in a friendly. The under-19s, I don't think are doing too badly. Well, as you can see, they've actually won a game. They beat San Marino, so they're the first Gibraltar club to actually get a win. They drew with Liechtenstein in the under-19s. They got a point in the qualifying for the Euro under-19s. And then they lost to Ireland and lost to Croatia. Didn't qualify for the next round. Would have been interesting. I mean, Estonia drew 3-3, which is weird. 2015, they've only got Albania. So let's have a look and see how it goes. So we do have the under-19s being the first Gibraltar clubs to, or Gibraltar nation to national team, to win, away at San Marino. Unfortunately, we let them down by losing to them in the friendly. So, like I said, guys, leave likes, leave some comments, subscribe. Would appreciate it all. Tune in next time for a roundup of 2015 or possibly a World Cup draw live stream. Until then, guys, as always, take it steady.